Toronto, Ontario, Canada is the home of WWE 2K25 Universe Mode Episode 19, aka Money in the Bank. The first ever joint pay-per-view is happening right now. Who will become Mr. and Mrs. Money in the Bank? Plus a lot more to come.
Ace Army, it is time for our fourth ever Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and we are live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, as you guys know. And starting off this ladder match is WCW Nitro's own Dakota Kai. Will we see Dakota grab that briefcase?
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. And is for the Money in the Bank contract. Making our way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Ignore Mike Rome when he said it's a tables, ladders, and chairs match. It's just a game glitch. But this match is for sure for the women's Money in the Bank contract. But let's see who else is in this match. And coming out next is none other than Lyra Valkyria, representing the blue brand known as SmackDown Live on Friday nights. And Lyra has her game face on. She looks ready to go. All right, who's coming out next here? It's none other than Piper Niven. Scotland's own has arrived.
And from Ayrshire, Scotland,
Piper Niven might not be the quickest woman in this match, but she is definitely the strongest. So we'll see if that can help Piper Niven. And the next competitor in this ladder match is none other than the role model, Bayley. Bayley knocked off Julia a couple weeks ago to earn herself this opportunity.
From San Jose, California, Bayley.
Bayley is also representing the blue brand, and Bayley is also one of the most historically successful women in Universe Mode history. Ever since I started doing this back in 2K22 years back, Bayley has achieved a lot. But let's see who's coming out next here in Toronto. It's the genius of the sky. There's Io.
And from Tokyo, Japan,
Io Sky just qualified this past Friday when she defeated the hot mess Chelsea Green. So Io Sky is ready to go. She had some quick warm-ups before the match started, climbing the ladder, getting a feel for it. But nothing can prepare anybody for this match, because you are in the ring with 5 other women that want to do the same thing and hurt you. But speaking of women, we have one more woman, and it's a surprise entrant from the WCW Nitro brand. So let's see who that woman is. Oh my, the final entrant.
representing the Judgment Day from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley.
The final entrant in this Money in the Bank ladder match for the 2K25 season is none other than Judgment Day's own Tatum Paxley. I guess the GM JBL saw a lot of potential in this woman whenever Tatum Paxley took charge of the Judgment Day's entrance this past Wednesday on a special edition of Wednesday Night Nitro. But let's see who will be the woman to grab the Money in the Bank contract here on the first ever joint pay-per-view of the season. Well, the bell has been rung and this match has officially started. Who will climb that ladder and become Miss Money in the Bank? And just to go back in the history books, the women to previously win this ladder match are, in fact, in 2K22, Rhea Ripley was the winner. In 2K23, it was Carmella, and in 2K24, it was Timeless Toni Storm. So who is going to capture that briefcase in the 4th ever Money in the Bank ladder match for the women, and the 4th ever Money in the Bank pay-per-view? And it looks like we have 2 ladders and we have a table now, so I guess Mike Rome was somewhat right, because we have tables now. So we'll see who gets this briefcase and secures a spot. Well, it looks like Tatum Paxley is down for the count while Dakota Kai changing her direction to Lyra Valkyria, and she takes her down. And look at this. Bayley going after Dakota Kai and now going after Lyra. This is like one of the only times you guys will see SmackDown Live and WCW Nitro competitors go at it, except for Survivor Series, which will happen in a couple months. But this is like a very rare time. 3 women from Mondays and 3 women from Fridays going at it. And I just realized in this match, we have 3 former members of Damage Control that were a team in previous seasons. And those women include Bayley, Io Sky that just hit that suplex, and Dakota Kai. And now we can see two women representing WCW Nitro on the floor going at it. And that's Piper Niven and Tatum Paxley. And oh my God. Look at this. Io Sky with a drop kick to Bayley and a submission locked in from none other than Dakota Kai, and Paxley resting on that table. Oh God, this isn't good. Tatum Paxley. Oh my God. Judgment Day Zone goes through that table. Who will win this, guys? This is going to be crazy, and it is crazy so far. Lyra now. Look at this. Irish whip into Bayley, and Lyra going to capitalize on that possibly. And Tatum Paxley finally getting up after getting put through that table, and she is looking at somebody. She's looking at Io, and a nice little tag team move there from Piper and Bayley. And back in the ring, we have all 6 women. And guys, keep in mind, we have 7 matches this whole pay-per-view, so do not go anywhere. Excuse me. I do not know who's going to win this match, but I know for sure it's going to be good, because all of these women, besides I think Bayley, have held women's world gold here in Universe Mode. I don't believe anyone else has. And look at Io Sky to Dakota Kai. Incredible move. And Io Sky is the first woman to try to capture the briefcase. Oh, wait, no, she's not trying to grab it. She's going to jump. They call her, nope, I was going to say they call her the genius of the sky for a reason. But Tatum Paxley spoiling that party. You guys can see the turnbuckle pads for this pay-per-view. We have WCW Nitro representing the top one. We have Friday Night SmackDown Live representing the middle one. And, of course, my logo representing the bottom. But look at Bayley with a power slam to Lyra Valkyria. And what a kick that was from Kai to Io. And now Dakota Kai might be trying to pull a fast one. She just takes a lap around the ring. And now Paxley. Guys, if Tatum Paxley wins this, this will be historic. And this will be great for the Judgment Day. And Paxley has her hand on that briefcase. She's trying to grab it, but she can't. Oh, now she got it. Tatum Paxley has the briefcase in her hand. Is she going to pull it down? Oh, she might do it. Oh, my God. Oh, no, she doesn't. I can see that, but Piper Niven just takes down Kai, and Io takes down Paxley, spoiling Tatum Paxley's chances at winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. And now Io looking for a springboard, possibly. Sky now with a drop kick, and Bayley grabbing the ladder. Oh, Io not letting this happen. And look at this. All 3 women formerly from Damage Control in the match, in the ring, all by themselves. And now Dakota Kai taunting. And look at Io Sky. Oh my God, Io Sky. That's like a Spanish fly off the top rope. And now a kick from Kai right to Io. And now Paxley dropping Lyra on her knee. And now who is going to grab that briefcase? We saw Tatum Paxley become the only woman to go for it so far. And this match is only getting started, guys. And this pay-per-view is also only getting started. We still have 6 more matches after this with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have some debuting stars to come when the Good Brothers put their SmackDown Live tag team titles on the line later on. And we also have a mystery superstar taking on Jade Cargill for the WCW women's title. So we'll see what happens. And look at this. Bayley representing the blue brand known as SmackDown Live, trying to grab the briefcase. And Piper Niven spoiling that party. And now we have 3 women left in the ring. We have Dakota Kai once again. We have Tatum Paxley and Piper Niven. And these fans here, the fans of the Toronto Maple Leafs, the fans of the Toronto Blue Jays, and the fans of the Toronto Raptors are going crazy. Paxley with a shot to Piper Niven. And now a reverse, or I guess a Russian leg sweep, right to the ladder. It does not feel good to land on, and what a kick that was from Kai to Tatum. I guarantee you the Judgment Day is watching this match very closely because they want to see Paxley bring that contract. And, geez, did you guys see that? A thrown steel chair into the face of Bayley from Io Sky. There are no allies. There are no alliances in this match. You want to win for yourself. And look at Lyra Valkyria has Bayley on the outside and hits that move. And Io Sky trying to grab the briefcase. And now Piper Niven pulling her down. Piper Niven and Io Sky, formerly part of the women's tag division last season, but now trying to make a name for themselves in the women's solo division. And now look at Lyra Valkyria trying to grab the contract, trying to grab the briefcase. And she has a hand on it. Oh no, she doesn't. Piper Niven spoiling that party. And now Kai climbing the ladder. Nope. Io Sky not going to let that happen for long. Io brings her down. There's a new table set up on the outside. I don't know who set it up, but it is set up. Oh my God. Dakota Kai planning down Io. And now look at Kai. This might be Dakota Kai's chance. She has a hand on it. And Paxley trying to ruin it. And she is. Look at this. Bringing her down. Io now has a hand on the briefcase herself. And look at this. Kai pushing the ladder down from underneath. And look at Dakota with a big kick off the ropes. Lyra to the top rope. Double axe handle to Bayley. And now Lyra Valkyria coming in the ring. What are we going to see here? 3 women in the ring and the other half outside the ring. Never mind. Tatum Paxley comes in. Oh my God. I thought Lyra Valkyria was going to eat the ladder there with her back. But oh my God, the face of Dakota Kai goes into the ladder. And this match is crazy. Irish whip from Tatum Paxley. Paxley now has Io in the corner with a big kick there. And now look at Piper Niven throwing the ladder, or throwing the table, excuse me, right into Dakota Kai. And Piper Niven running into the match. Look at the ladder just somehow standing up there, leaning in the corner closest to us. And now there are 2 women left in the ring. Will one of those women capture the briefcase? It might be Lyra Valkyria. She sets up the ladder. Here comes Dakota Kai once again. And honestly, throughout this match so far, if I could pick a favorite, it looks to be Dakota Kai, because she has been playing aggressive. And look at her now. She's trying to grab the briefcase. She has her hands on it. She might bring it down. Dakota Kai trying to grab the briefcase. And she does. Miss Money in the Bank is Dakota Kai.
Here is your winner, and Miss Money in the Bank, Dakota Kai.
All right, guys, our next match here at Money in the Bank is for the WCW Tag Team titles. And here comes the challengers, Axiom and Nathan Frazier, Fraxiom. Definitely one of the highlights when you watch WCW Nitro. And they are here. And this match is going to be good because Fraxiom kind of earned this opportunity, not in a number 1 contenders match, but they earned the Street Profits respect whenever they put on a classic with the New Day weeks back on WCW Nitro. But let's see the Profits now. And there are the WCW Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits. Will the Street Profits retain their tag team titles here in Toronto, or will Fraxiom crash the party and become new champs. Let's go down to the ring for Mike Rome's introductions of both teams.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 336 pounds, Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Fraxiom!
Fraxiom wants the gold. Just look at their faces.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 492 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Street Profits are ready to retain. The Street Profits handing the belt over to our official here in this match, the second match of Money in the Bank. But let's start this match. All right, the bell has been rung, and Montez Ford starting this off with Axiom. And Axiom was going for a kick there, but it gets countered from Montez. Montez trying to pull a quick one on one half of Axiom. Does not get a count at all there. And look at that, Axiom. What a nice little kick there. Using Montez Ford's chest for elevation. And now a chop to the chest, followed up by 2 and 3. And now Nathan Frazier with a shot to Montez Ford. And although these teams respect each other, they are not respecting each other in this match because they want to walk out as champions, whether that's the Street Profits retaining their titles or whether that's Fraxiom retaining their title or Fraxiom gaining the titles, excuse me. But Nathan Frazier now on the second rope with a drop kick to Montez Ford, and it looks like Fraxiom might have a chance at winning gold. Nathan Frazier telling Montez Ford to get up. This crowd in Toronto on the side of Fraxiom. And look at this drop kick to Montez Ford. And Angelo looking for a tag. He can see his partner is in trouble. Nathan Frazier now. Going up the top. Irish whip to his team's corner. Tag made. Here comes another tag team move from Fraxiom. And a double super kick to the jaw of Montez Ford. Montez Ford now getting his legs worked on by Axiom. And now Axiom trying to snap it in half. And look at Angelo Dawkins with a shot to Axiom's backside. Like I said, these teams want to win. They still respect each other, but not much in this match because they want to see who the best team is. And whoever wins this is arguably the best tag team on the orange brand. And look at this. Axiom setting up a great move, and he connects. I'm surprised Montez Ford didn't try to ruin that maneuver. But here we are. We're back with Axiom, and Nathan Frazier might be doing it. Nope. I was going to say might be doing a tag team move once again. But it might be a tag team move for the Street Profits. And Montez Ford slowly walking over. Counter from Axiom. And this match is all Fraxiom. Axiom now calling elbow tie up. Irish whip to his team's corner. Look at this. Tag made. The ref saw it. And now a sucker punch from Frazier into the gut of Montez Ford. Montez rolling out of the way, but Nathan Frazier not letting Montez Ford get any offense so far. Kick out at 1. 2 more counts and we could have saw new tag team champions. And tag made. Here comes Angelo Dawkins for the first time, and this is the big man of this team. And look at the quickness. Speed kills, guys. Nathan Frazier already taken down Angelo Dawkins just like that. Now trying to snap the head off possibly. Maybe some decapitation going on. I don't know. But a nice standing little moonsault there. And now a 1, a 2, almost a 3 for Fraxiom. We almost saw new tag team champions here at Money in the Bank. Angelo Dawkins now. Irish whip into his corner. Here comes the tag team move from the Street Profits. And look at this. Angelo throwing Montez right into him. And God, what a lariat. That's why they're the champs, guys. They know how to work together. Ford now picking up Nathan. Frazier in trouble. Off the ropes, goes Ford, right into the face. Goes the boot of Ford into the face of Frazier. And now a springboard. Oh, misses the mark. Montez lands on the back of his head, and that is not good. Nice little combo there. And here we go. Tag made, getting closer to the action now. And Angelo with a stomp to the arm. And look at this. Frazier was in trouble for a minute, but he gets out of it. Collar elbow tie up, Irish whip. Underneath we go, and leapfrog. And a nice little takedown there from one half of the challengers. Stomp to the head. Picking him up now, and a super kick right to the face. Drop to the chest, another one, a third thrust kick now. And finishing the combo off is a neck breaker there to the champions. And I don't know why Nathan Frazier was running around like that, but he looks like he's setting up for something big here. Look at this. Oh, God. Kick to the side of the ear and to the face of the champions. And now Nathan Frazier getting this crowd in Toronto on their feet. And look at this. Springboard. Oh, nice little maneuver there. I've never seen that before, but that was incredible. And guys, there's a reason I said Fraxiom is must-watch talent. Jeez, say that 5 times fast. It's because they're quick, they're agile, and speaking of quick and agile, look at this move incoming. And Fraxiom with the frog splash off the top rope to perfection. Are we going to have new champions? 1, 2. Or that was like a 1.9. That was basically 2. Montez Ford was able to break it up. But I don't know how much longer the Street Profits can take, because look at Fraxiom. Oh, Fraxiom must try to break it up. Oh, he doesn't break it up though. And here comes Montez Ford in the match once again. Angelo is practically dead. Never mind, he's up now. I guess. Oh no, never mind. I was going to say Fraxiom helping him out. Instead, he's just going to inflict pain on all of them. And look at... Wait, what in the... Oh my God, what a maneuver that was. And I don't think Fraxiom realized who was legal, because Montez is a legal man. Maybe he realizes now. But look at... Oh my God, what a DDT. What a great tag team this match has been. Holy hell. Who is walking out of Toronto, Ontario as tag team champions for Monday Nitro? Will it be the Street Profits, or will it be Fraxiom? Nice power slam there outside. Count of 1. And now the count continues. Irish whip, back in the ring we go. Montez getting up Fraxiom. Into the corner we go. And a nice little clothesline there. And what's this now? Rolling through and going over top and planting down one half of the challengers. Will that be it? Kick out at 2 from Fraxiom. And Fraxiom is still staying alive. Move to the corner. Here we go. Look at the Profits. The champions might have this match in the bag. That is the tag team finisher. Broken up at a count of 0 from Nathan Frazier. Great teammate there from the challengers. And oh God, look at this. Big man Dawkins to the top. And a swanton bomb into a cover. 1, 2, 3. The Street Profits retain the championships.
Here are your winners, and still WCW World Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
What a great tag team match here at Money in the Bank, and what a great defense it was for the Street Profits to retain their titles. From one tag team title match to the other, we have the SmackDown Live tag team titles on the line, and here come the champions now. Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, the Good Brothers. And they are ready to defend their titles for the first time this season against a mystery tag team Well, they're looking good with the titles around their waist. But I wonder who they are taking on here in Toronto, Ontario.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Introducing the champions at a combined weight of 505 pounds. The team of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
All right, guys, the team of Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers, are ready to defend here in Tornado Tag Team Match action. Coming up next. Oh, shit. Is this who I think it is? There's no way. Oh, my God. The Tron say it. This might be who I think it is. It is the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin.
At a combined weight of 420 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Wow, what a debut for the Motor City Machine Guns to take on the Good Brothers for the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles here at Money in the Bank. But let's start this tag team match and see who will walk out of Toronto as champion. All right, here we go. All right, the bell has been rung, and these two teams are ready to go. And look at this neckbreaker there from Carl Anderson. And now Alex Shelley with a nice maneuver there. And this is the first time we are ever seeing the Motor City Machine Guns in Universe Mode history. So you guys are watching history as we speak. Who will walk out as champ? I've been saying that all night because we had the tag team titles on the orange brand be defended in the last match, and we have the blue brand's counterpart going at it. And look at Sabin telling Luke Gallows to bring it on, and a nice little forearm there off the top rope. Shelley on the outside looking for a weapon of choosing, and he grabs the kendo stick. Russian leg sweep there from Carl Anderson, and Shelley now, oh no, never mind, I thought he was gonna whack him. Great counter there, and look at, never mind. Dude, every time I'm about to say something, something else happens. And a sidewalk slam right into the knee of Machine Gun Carl Anderson. I guess I really can't call him that anymore, because, I mean, I can. Machine Gun Carl Anderson in the Motor City Machine Guns. It's kind of weird that his nickname is that, and then the tactic, you know what, it's weird. But a suicide dive kind of connects on Luke Gallows there. And someone brought out the baseball bat, channeling their inner Vladimir Guerrero Jr., you could say, here live in Toronto. I know the Blue Jays fans were happy to see that. And if we see a hockey stick, we're going to see them go berserk, because Austin Matthews is in the crowd somewhere, I heard. So we'll see. But Sabin now working on Carl Anderson. Great counter there, and going over here, we can see Alex Shelley entering back in the ring. Irish whip, and pointing the guns is Shelley, and he's looking to fly. Alex Shelley, double axe handle off the top rope, and here comes Sabin. Oh God, nice little assisted punch there from the Motor City Machine Guns to the big LG. And now both announcers' desks are cleared. Is a team going to go through the table? And what was that? Chris Sabin with a great move there. And where's Carl? Oh, there's Carl. We'll focus on, see what's going on here. And now Shelley with a kendo stick, whacking Carl Anderson and beating him down. And oh wait, another kendo stick, this time from Chris Sabin. And Carl Anderson cannot catch a break. Look at Alex Shelley now going to the top rope. Shelley looking to fly, double axe handle kind of connects. And now I thought it was going to be a stunner, but up top goes Chris Sabin, knocking down Luke Gallows. And right now, the Motor City Machine Guns are going crazy, and they might have the gold in their possession here. To kick out at 2.5 from Carl Anderson. Chris Sabin now trying to land something here, and he might do something big while Alex Shelley points at Gallows. Guys, this match might be over. Are we going to have new champs? The shoulders are down, and we do. The Motor City Machine Guns win.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
What a win in your debut for the Motor City Machine Guns here at Money in the Bank. Up next here at Money in the Bank, we have World Title Gold happening.
Is a Falls Count Anywhere match, and is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
You guys heard Mike Rome. You guys can see the graphic. It is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And guys, this is not Cody Rhodes like you know him versus the WCW champion himself, Seth Freakin Rollins. And speaking of Cody Rhodes, here comes the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes is trying to capture his first world championship since 2K22. So we'll see if Cody Rhodes can get this match won and put Seth Rollins in the ground. We saw Cody Rhodes cut a promo this past Wednesday on a special edition of Nitro that took place, saying that he is ready for Seth Rollins, and then Seth Rollins interrupted him, saying that, or Seth Rollins really didn't say anything, he just made a point. He attacked him with a high jumping knee, and then he hit him with the curb stomp. So we'll see if Cody Rhodes has Seth Rollins' number. That's why he provoked Rollins to attack him. Or will it be the other way around? Does Seth Rollins have the number of Cody Rhodes? But speaking of Rollins, let's see the champion now. And here comes the champion, the visionary, the revolutionary. And look at Rollins, all golded out. Gold hair, gold glasses, gold tights, and most importantly, the gold championship belt around his waist. Seth Rollins looking to defend and retain that beautiful big gold championship known as the WCW Championship. Will Rollins walk out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada as champion? Or will Cody Rhodes spoil the party of the visionary? Let's go down to Mike Rome for our introductions in this world title match here at Money in the Bank.
Introducing the challenger. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes is ready, and a lot of boos from Toronto.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Freakin Rollins.
But Toronto loves Seth Rollins. Look at those cheers and hear those cheers. Rollins looking at his big gold title, handing it over to our official in this match. And now the official showing it to Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes knows what he can do and knows what he will do to put away Rollins. So who will win? All right, here we go. Falls Count Anywhere match between Rollins, and that is the same high knee we saw Seth Rollins land this past Wednesday on the special edition of Nitro, where Cody Rhodes was trying to cut a promo. And now Rollins telling Cody to get his ass up. Look at Seth, the champion, with a nice little jump and a leap of faith there. That is why he is the world champion on Monday nights. Rollins now with the stomp to the arm. How about another one? Seth now working on the neck of Cody. Trying to isolate that, but Cody Rhodes getting out of it quite easily. And Rhodes now, look at this. Rhodes trying to do something here. Oh, he slams Rollins down. I don't know who got the worst of that because it looks like Cody Rhodes' knees clipped the mat. But, oh my God, look at the strength of Rhodes with an Alabama slam to the champ. And Rhodes going for a weapon while Seth Rollins is down. Kendo stick in hand. And look at this. Rollins not letting any weapons hit his beautiful face as of now. That is the face of a champion. Rollins. Kick to the midsection of Rhodes. More like a stomp, you could say. And the first cover going to Rollins right now. He only gets a 1 count, though, but he does it on the floor using the false count, and he rolls literally into the barricade. Now a drop kick almost hits our official and almost hits the camera. And Rhodes with a shot there. And now Cody getting wild up, or getting fired up and wild up. And the crowd not liking Cody whatsoever. Man, I cannot talk right now. But Rollins with a nice Irish whip. Cody Rhodes turned heel last season when he turned heel against John Cena, and those two men eventually clashed at WrestleMania to conclude the 2K24 season. And now this is just the new American Nightmare, the real nightmare. But will Rollins wake up from the nightmare? We'll have to see. But Rhodes looking for a figure 4 here outside on the floor. Both men screaming in pain. More Rollins, but Rollins gets out of that quite easily. Seth now Irish whipping Rhodes, and both men do not hit what they were intending. And now Rollins on the outside with a pedigree, going for a cover, trying to retain his title. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Rhodes. I am honestly surprised this match is not on later in the card, because we still have 3 more matches after this. We still have the Money in the Bank ladder match for the men. We still have Jade Cargill putting her title on the line against a mystery star. And hold on. Rollins, curb stomp. And we also still have the WWE title match, which is the main event. But Rollins with the curb stomp on the floor. Will that be it? Count of 2. Rollins now was thinking about going to the top rope, but instead he's going to inflict more pain on the American Nightmare. Rhodes in trouble because look at Seth now. Another knee to the face with the ripcord knee strike, but Rhodes gets out of that, eats a drop kick single-legged. And now Seth getting him up once again. And this match right now has been all Seth freaking Rollins. There's a reason he's the WCW champion, because he can wear you down. And he's a great champion. Rollins now, look at the springboard splash to the back of Rhodes. Rollins now with the kendo stick to the back. Rollins is technically a 2-time WCW champion this season because he was at the start, and then he lost to Finn Balor, but now he is champion once again. And look at Rhodes with a moonsault there to Rollins, and Rhodes trying to capture gold. Kick out at 1.5 from the champ. Cody now. Kick to the midsection counter. Seth Rollins now. Oh, look at this. Rhodes with the crossroads to Seth Rollins. Will that be it? Is Rhodes going to win the title? Kick out at 2 from Seth Rollins. And this crowd loving that kick out from Seth. And Cody now. Knee to the face. Grabbing that kendo stick once again. Shots to Seth Rollins' chest and knees. And now Cody throwing it at him. Cody setting up maybe for another crossroads counter from Rollins. Rollins kick to the gut. Goes off the ropes. And a curb stomp once again. Busting open the American Nightmare. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from the challenger. I thought that was going to be it. Cody Rhodes is busted open. and that is not good for his position in this match. But Seth telling Cody to bring it on right now. And look at this. Nice maneuver there from the champ. Another cover there from Seth. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Rhodes once again. Rollins thinking, what does he have to do to put away this man? Because he needs to retain this championship in his eyes. Because if he loses it to a no-good heel like Cody, that is not good for his reputation and his momentum. And look at Rollins looking for his second pedigree. Counter from Rhodes. Lariat from Cody. And this match has shifted. Cody looking for something here. The crowd continues to boo. And now look at this. A double underhook and a pedigree from Rhodes. Shoulders are down. Well, we have a new champion here in Toronto, Ontario. And a near fall. Man, what a match. Cody, look at this. Working on the arm of Rollins. And getting closer. You guys can see Seth Rollins trying to reach for the ropes or at least get out of this move. And Cody lets go. Cody looking for another crossroads here. Will he be able to hit it? Cody, crossroads to Rollins, and both men are now busted open. Will we have a new champion? 1, 2, kick out at 2. Both men kicking out of each other's finishes, and both men showing a bunch of willpower to win this match. And look at Cody now with an incredible move to the champ. And Cody going to the second rope. And a double axe handle there to Rollins. Rhodes grabbing another weapon. And this time he's grabbing a steel chair. Cody Rhodes won a great #1 contenders match a couple weeks ago to get him this opportunity. So he does not want to pass that up. And there's that knee once again from Rollins. That is dangerous, guys. We've seen it time and time again with this match and this past Wednesday. And now Rollins breaks that steel chair, not using it anymore, looking for the third curb stomp there. Oh wait, no, look at this. Rollins takes the crossroads from Cody. Imagine he wins it like this. 1, 2. Oh my God. Imagine Rollins won the match off of Cody Rhodes' move. And oh God, look, here comes the third stomp. Rollins, third curb stomp to Rhodes. That has to be it. That would be a total of 4 finishing moves, 3 of his own and 1 of Cody's. Rollins retains his WCW title.
Here is your winner, and still WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Freakin' Rollins.
What a great retain from Seth Freakin' Rollins. But let's go down to our next match because it's the men's ladder match. All right, Ace Army, it is time for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And coming out first is the man that defeated Ilya Dragunov this past Wednesday, the Maverick, Logan Paul.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. It is for the Money in the Bank contract. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul.
Trust me, guys, this match is for the Money in the Bank contract, but it is not a TLC match. Might be confusing because Alicia Taylor, the voice of SmackDown Live, just said it, but it is still for the contract, so ignore that. But will Logan Paul win this contract? We will get to previous winners in a minute when the match officially starts. But who else is coming out in this ladder match? El Idolo. Here comes Andrade. What an opportunity this is for this man.
And from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds,
Andrade defeated The Miz to get himself this opportunity, and this is his first year in the season, so this could be the opportunity of a lifetime if Andrade can grab the briefcase by climbing that ladder. But who is making their entrance next here in Toronto? He was born a king. It is it's nobody.
And from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
What I was trying to say, it can be nobody except one man. That man is Jimmy Uso. I apologize for the mess up, whatever you want to say. But I know Jimmy Uso's brother's in this match, so I wonder if Solo's going to come out right after him. Or will we see the greatest of all time? And it is his brother. That's funny. Solo Sikoa has arrived.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa defeated the Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio to get himself in this ladder match. Going back to Jimmy Uso did defeat none other than the man known as the Aussie Icon, Grayson Waller, to earn his shot in this ladder match. But will the former SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions in 2K24, the brothers, team up here in this match? Or will we see them go at it like crazy and like how brothers should fight? But let's see the greatest of all time now. And his name is John Cena. And there is John Cena repping a brand new t-shirt, and it is in the colors of the Toronto Blue Jays, so it's only fitting.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
We'll see if John Cena can win the Money in the Bank ladder match in his last ever season. But who is the mystery entrant? Who was JBL talking about? That is the purveyor of violence. I don't know. We'll see. Because he's entering right now.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, John Moxley!
Holy shit. John Moxley is back in universe mode for the first time since 2K22. And what a debut this is here in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We'll see if Moxley can win this match. I still can't believe he's back. Well, the bell has been rung, and here we go. And we'll start off with the previous winners in seasons past. In WWE 2K22 Universe Mode, the winner was none other than the New Day's own Big E. In WWE 2K23, it was the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. And last season in 2K24, there was the megastar known as LA Knight. So we'll see who graces the history books in this match. And I don't know why, but the back Minitron and the back Waltrons are not on. Only the Titantron is on. That is weird. But look at this. John Cena trying to grab the briefcase early. Logan Paul coming in though. Logan Paul going at John Cena right now. And look at this. If Logan Paul lands an attitude adjustment, I'm going to be... Never mind. He's spinning around. And look at Paul. Oh. That made me dizzy. I don't know how that didn't make Logan dizzy. But table has been thrown in. Courtesy of I don't know who. But a double Russian leg sweep there from Sikoa and Andrade to Moxley. Jimmy Uso going after John. An Irish whip from Cena. Goes underneath now. And a leapfrog. And a back body drop. Moxley goes into that steel step. Right in the corner there. And now Paul just taunting here in Toronto, Ontario. And the crowd not liking it. I'll say that. Steel chair in hand. Oh, another steel chair, and Moxley gets hit right in the back. And now Jimmy Uso gets hit once again. And here comes Solo Sikoa grabbing a steel chair of his own, hitting Logan Paul. And Paul countering, and look at Andrade working on John Cena's arm in the ring. And now Moxley enters the fray once again for the first time since this match started. And look at that. Nice little move there from the purveyor of violence. Logan Paul now. Meaning that, oh, never mind. Ignore everything I was going to say because that super kick was filthy. Andrade hits Cena with the steel chair. And guys, there can only be one winner. Will it be Jon Moxley? Will it be Cena? Will it be Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, Andrade? Or will it be the Maverick Logan Paul? Watch this entire match and find out because this pay-per-view has been tremendous. Paul turning on the outside. And now Moxley not going to take that lightly. But oh my God, Paul with one lucky punch clocks Jon Moxley. And now Cena was the first one to go for the briefcase. And Cena has a hand on it now. Will he grab it? Cena, try. It's your last season, man. Oh, Cena climbs up a little bit more. And now he's trying to pull it down. Andrade just staring him down. I don't get why. But Cena, no way. Cena might have this. But Andrade was waiting for the perfect moment. And now going after Cena, someone was busted open. I do not know who. It probably was Jon Moxley. And look at this. Never mind. I was going to say, look at this maneuver from Andrade, but never mind. Solo Sikoa busted open, courtesy of his brother, Jimmy Uso. So I guess that answers our question. Will they work together? Look at Jimmy and John teaming up on Andrade. Paul now and Moxley going at it on the floor. Moxley with a great counter there. Now taking down Logan. Sikoa gets dropped on that top rope. And Moxley flexing on all of us. John has Andrade up. Looking to do something. No, Andrade gets out of that. The ladder is set up once again. And look at this. Moxley going to capitalize on the double suplex. And Moxley... Oh, wait, no. Jon Moxley's not trying to grab the briefcase. He's trying to jump. Moxley off the top rope with an elbow to Andrade. And now a belly-to-belly from Solo Sikoa. Stomp there from Solo. Cena now has Solo right where he wants him. Plants him down with the slam. And Cena, you can't see me, was looking for a five-knuckle shuffle, but look who spoils it. It's Jon Moxley. The two Johns going at it while Sikoa still in the ring. Sikoa, I think, was looking for a spike there, but he could not get it done because Moxley spoils that. I love to say spoils it. I feel like it's a perfect word to use. And now Moxley putting the ladder in the corner. Cena knocking him down. Nice super kick to the back of the neck from Logan Paul. And look at Logan. He's just laying there. And put the ones up, says Jimmy, and he gets the crowd here in Toronto to do it, at least some of them. And now Sikoa, nice maneuver to the leg of Logan Paul. Nice little move there. A spear from Jimmy Uso to Moxley. And here comes John Cena once again. And Cena looking for something big. That is vintage Cena, and oh my God, I think the face of Jimmy Uso like barely connected with that ladder. And that's the finishing move of Andrade to Sikoa on the outside. So Solo's going to be out of this match for quite some time, I bet. Look at Paul now looking for a lariat of some sort, the buckshot lariat you could call it. And a son of the outside from Moxley knocks down Paul, and now we have two ladders in the ring. So double the chances of someone climbing. Oh my God. Sikoa with the steel steps right into the face of his own brother. But look at Andrade trying to put Cena away. Oh my God, Cena's face just hit the ladder in a spike. Back-to-back finishers in the ring. Sikoa and Andrade leaning up the ladders, or they were leaning them up in the opposite corners. But not for long. Cena on the outside all by himself. And look at this. Moxley paradigm shift. Moxley now trying to win this match. But I still really don't know who's going to walk out as the winner. Logan Paul might have it. Oh, imagine if Logan Paul does this. Logan Paul with a big punch there. Logan Paul and Jimmy Uso are the only ones left in the ring as we speak. And, oh my God, Jimmy walks into the ladder. Oh, no way. Maverick, Logan Paul might win the briefcase. Oh no, he's going to jump. Logan Paul, don't do this. Do this. Oh my God, he misses the mark. That hurts. Now Sikoa going after Moxley, not letting him grab the briefcase, while Cena counters Logan Paul's attempt to drag him. And now Sikoa going up. And now Cena was trying to break it up, but Logan Paul not going to let that happen. Andrade. Oh my God. There's too much to call. I don't know where to go. Cena on the apron, and Paul now with a beautiful suplex there. Logan climbing the ladder. Logan Paul might have the briefcase in his possession. Nope. Cena bringing him down. And now look at Moxley going after Andrade. Irish whipping him off that ladder. Almost hitting a drop kick there, but Sikoa with a super kick to the face. And now the former SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions from last season in the ring together. And this is Solo Sikoa's second match after being injured last season. And now, oh my God, Jimmy Uso. No way Jimmy Uso gets this. Jimmy trying to grab the briefcase. Oh my God, Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso is Mr. Money in the Bank. Wow.
Here is your winner and Mr. Money in the Bank, Jimmy.
All right, guys, it is time for our co-main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's World Championship.
All right, guys, you can see the graphic. Who will Jade Cargill face? No. There's no shot. If the Trons are right, this is huge for WCW Nitro, and JBL will be cooking. It is. It is Stephanie. Oh my God, Stephanie Bacare is here at Money in the Bank, and she will be facing Jade Cargill for the WCW Women's Championship. We have seen so many debuting stars here tonight. It is unbelievable. We've seen Stephanie Bacare just show up. We've seen Jon Moxley. We've seen the Motor City Machine Guns. And now it is time for Stephanie to get her first match in Universe Mode history. But let's see the WCW Women's Champion, the Storm herself, Jade Cargill. And there is the WCW Women's Champion herself, Jade Cargill. Flexing on everybody here in Toronto. And look at this gear from the Women's Champion. Looking incredible. And I believe this is our first time this season seeing the new WCW Women's Championship. I could be wrong, but I know for one thing, this is the first time we were seeing it on pay-per-view. And I'm loving Cargill's gear. It is looking flawless. It kind of looks like a Sour Patch watermelon box, if you know what I'm talking about. But let's see Jade Cargill versus Stephanie Bacare for the WCW Women's Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, Ace Army, this is a dream match. So put your seatbelts on, because this match is going to be good. I can see why. It's the co-main event here in Toronto, Ontario.
Introducing the challenger from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Bacare.
I'm loving the gear on Stephanie Bacare, but will she become champion?
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, the WCW Women's World Champion, Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill is ready to retain. Look at her face. Man, I cannot believe you are seeing Jade Cargill put her title on the line against Stephanie Bacare here in 2K25 Universe Mode for that title. All right, here we go. Who will walk out as champion? Will it be Stephanie Bacare, or will it be the champion Jade Cargill and Stephanie trying to power Jade Cargill, but it is not working because Jade Cargill is just too tough. She has this side headlock takeover here, locked in tight, and she's inflicting pain and pain on the newly debuting Stephanie. And look at Stephanie now with the counter. She got the legs wrapped around the neck of Jade Cargill. I kind of wish it was me, but moving on. And Stephanie inflicting more pain on the neck and the throat of the champ. Are we going to see a new champion here with another debuting star? We saw SmackDown Live's own, the Motor City Machine Guns, win in their debut. We could see history repeat itself, and oh my god, a nice springboard there from back here. And Stephanie stepping on Cargill, and now with a leg drop. Second rope now, and now telling the champion to bring it on. Look at Stephanie off the second rope. Great maneuver there. Stomp to the arm now is the challenger. Another one. And looks like right now this match has been all Stephanie. I don't know how long that'll last because when Jade Cargill gets a counter and then she lands one move, she is locked in. And now a big knee to the side of the face of Jade. And Jade Cargill now getting set up from the challenger, and Stephanie Vaquer with an incredible move. Look at now a second rope leg drop into a cover. The shoulders are down. Are we going to see a new champ? 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Vaquer, or Cargill, excuse me. Stephanie looking for another springboard. Jade Cargill is in trouble, and a nice springboard crossbody there. And now, oh, this is the counter I was talking about. When Jade Cargill counters, she is locked in because look at this. Irish whip into a lariat. Oh, the Backtron and the Waltrons are back on. I do not know why they were off in the last match, but I think it's so crazy we saw Jimmy Uso win the Money in the Bank ladder match. He cemented himself in the history books, but will Stephanie Vaquer put herself in the history books by defeating Jade Cargill, or will Jade Cargill win her first defense here as women's champion? Cargill now dragging Stephanie closer to the center of the ring, but I think she was looking for a cover there, but does not get it. And a nice little combo here from the champion. And the crowd here in Toronto booing Jade Cargill. They know who they want to win. Stephanie Rollins to the outside by our announcers' desks. We have two representing both brands that are part of this pay-per-view. For the first time this season, we are seeing both brands have a joint pay-per-view, and it's one of the only times you guys will see it. You'll see it here at Money in the Bank, and you will see it in a couple of months at Survivor Series, where we see brand versus brand happen. But a nice top rope move there to the outside from the champ. And now Jade, Irish whip to Stephanie Vaquer, throwing her back in the ring. And now a cover there. Shoulders are down. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Stephanie staying alive, in the crowd in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, loving the debut of that woman. And look at this. This might not be good. Cargill has Stephanie Vaquer up, dropping her. A Jaded, and will that be it? 1, 2, kick out at 2, and Chile's superstar kicking out, and the crowd here in Canada chanting women's wrestling. These Blue Jays fans, these Maple Leafs fans, and these Raptors fans loving it. Cargill now looking for an Irish whip. Off the ropes, lariat connects. Cover. And now look at the champion using the ropes to her advantage. And that's how she wins. Oh boy.
Here is your winner, and still WCW Women's World Champion, Jade Cargill.
Well, Jade Cargill defeats the debuting Stephanie Vaquer in cheap fashion. But let's get down to our main event of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It is main event time here in Toronto.
The following and is for the WWE Championship.
You guys heard Alicia Taylor. It is for the WWE title. You guys can see the graphic. And here it comes. The best in the world. The Second City Saint. The Chicago native. CM Punk. CM Punk has the opportunity to become WWE champion for the first time ever. And there he is. Repping a brand new attire here in Toronto. And you guys can hear it. The crowd chanting CM Punk's name as they always do. And you know what time it is. It is clobbering time.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
CM Punk originally wanted to face Gunther one-on-one for his WWE title at this pay-per-view, but the champion does what he wants because he holds the gold, so he can say whatever he wants, and it pretty much happens. So Gunther really didn't like that idea. He said, Kevin Owens beat you, Punk, so we're going to add Kevin Owens to the fray and see if that plays a factor. But let's see if CM Punk can capture his first ever WWE title in Universe Mode history live here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada at Money in the Bank. 1 year ago, we saw CM Punk make his debut, or I guess his return, to Universe Mode in 2K24. But let's see, KO. And there is the prize fighter himself, Mr. Kevin Owens.
And introducing the challenger from Maribel, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Despite Kevin Owens being from Canada, he is still getting a lot of boos here in Toronto. I guess that's what happens when you're not from Toronto. But let's see if Kevin Owens can walk out of this match as champion. Kevin Owens has never held a world title here in Universe Mode. So let's see if he can do it. But before we start this match, let's see the champion make his way down to the ring. And there is the WWE champion himself, the ring general, Gunther.
And introducing the champion, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the WWE champion,
Gunther all by himself. He does not need his protege, Ludwig Kaiser, to be around his side and in his corner. But will Gunther walk out of Money in the Bank as WWE champion still? He has two great challengers in CM Punk and KO. So let's see who will win this WWE title in the main event of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view here live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Well, the bell has been rung. Jessica Carr signaled for it. And here we go. Punk, Owens, Gunther. Who will walk out as WWE champion? Like I said, during CM Punk's entrance, he pretty much made his return back to Universe Mode 1 year ago at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view in 2K24. But now he is back in 2K25 trying to capture WWE Championship gold after being a two-time WCW champion last season. So we'll see if the straight edge superstar can get the job done, because he has two tough big men in this match. One just slammed him down, Kevin Owens, his rival since the season kicked off a couple months ago. But look at Punk now taking down the champion, and now Owens calling elbow tie up on Punk, picking him up, and now dropping him on the turnbuckle. And now the crowd is cheering for KO. We have three men representing three different countries here in this main event. We have Gunther representing his country of Austria. so the champion has them on his side. CM Punk representing the great country of the US of A, the United States of America. And we have Kevin Owens representing in this pay-per-view's location, Canada. So we'll see what country, I guess, gets the win here. And now Gunther with a chop. I think he connected and hit Kevin Owens there, but I could be mistaken. And now Gunther gets tossed back in the ring, and look at the two rivals going at it. Punk and Kevin Owens on the floor all by themselves. But here comes Gunther once again. Gunther with a swinging neckbreaker there, knocking down KO. Now Gunther telling Kevin Owens to get it back up and face me like a man. And those are those Gunther chops that hurt like hell. And oh my God, did you guys hear that? Punk getting Irish whip from the champ now. Owens going underneath the apron, grabbing a kendo stick when there was one right behind him. I guess he wanted his own. And Kevin Owens running to the action and hits CM Punk. And looking to hit him again, but now he hits the champion. And he tries to throw it at him, but Gunther gets out of the way. And the champion with the sleeper hold now, locked in on the floor. He can't win it out here, but he can inflict pain. And I'm sure he's doing just that. Well, Owens gets out of that quite easily. I'm surprised. And a boot to the face. CM Punk can't catch a break right now. Owens now telling the crowd here in his home country to suck it. Don't know why he's saying that, but whatever. Owens staring down his two adversaries. And now with a lariat, and here comes Punk. Punk, who's he going to change his attention to? He's just going to watch, it seems. Punch from CM Punk, counter from Gunther. And Kevin Owens now with the suplex. CM Punk is down once again. Wow. Lariat taking the neck off of Owens and the head off of him. Gunther Irish whipping Punk into that corner. If we want to go back, way back in Universe Mode history, CM Punk and Gunther were featured on the same brand known as SmackDown. I mean, SmackDown obviously is still a thing now, which all three men are on that brand. But it was just SmackDown back then in 2K22. SmackDown Live was not a thing until 2K24 Universe Mode. So, just a little bit of history there. Punk now really taking it to Gunther. He misses that attack, and now he's flexing on the champion. Punk, what's he thinking of here? Oh, God. That's like a Russian leg sweep right into the corner of the barricade. And now Owens trying to taunt, but Punk not letting that happen. CM Punk. Oh, God. Look at Punk. Punk with a superplex to Owens. Now here comes the champion once again, but Punk doesn't see it happening. The cover and the crowd chanting, this is awesome, and I have to agree, what a main event this has been so far. Owens going for Gunther now. And now looking for a power bomb. Nope, he switches his attention and drops Gunther right on that apron. Or not the apron, the turnbuckle pad. That's what I meant. Kevin Owens taking down Punk, and a nice drop kick there from the ring general. Needed the face to Punk. Cover from Gunther. Kevin Owens breaking it up. Kevin Owens wants this title, and he might have it if he can land a big move here to one of these two men. Great move there from Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens definitely looking like the favorite right now. Repeated stomps to the chest from KO. Grabbing the kendo stick now. And Gunther, oh God, this is signature Gunther. Gunther with his finishing move. That is the power bomb, and Punk back up to his feet. And if I was Punk, I would try to steal the cover there. Oh, it might be time to sleep for one of these two men. Punk looking for the GTS. Oh no, he's going for the Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice locked in. Look at CM Punk. Punk, nope. Punk was trying to make the champion tap, but Kevin Owens ruins that. And back outside we go. And a steel chair in hand from KO. What's Punk looking for? Punk got a baseball bat. And Punk knows how to get the crowd on their feet. The Blue Jays fans are loving it. Punk was trying to throw it, but it gets blocked. And now, nice maneuver there. And now a clothesline there from KO. And all of these men taking each other to war. And look at this. Punk counters the stunner, I believe, from Owens. That is the finishing move of KO, actually. So good stuff there from Punk. Punk coming back in the ring to face the champion. And look at this. Punk hoisting up the champ. Go to sleep from Punk. And now stunner from Owens. Owens pinning Punk. Will we have a new champ? Ooh, kick out at 1. Punk kicking out at 1 to Kevin Owens' finisher. Wow. That was not in my bingo card for this match. And now Owens trying to steal a pin. But it does not go in his favor. Nice maneuver there from Punk. The straight edge superstar now trying to isolate Kevin Owens while Kevin Owens is out on the floor. While Gunther is out on the floor, excuse me. Irish whip right into Jessica Carr. I don't know if that was part of the plan, because look at this. Another Anaconda Vice locked in. Will Kevin Owens tap? He does not. Oh my god, now Punk is busted open. Boot to the face. Gunther has Punk in a bad position. Face first into the turnbuckle pad. Now, oh god. Oh! Kevin, you gotta stop this. Because look at Punk. Oh my god, Punk is getting beat to a pulp. And now he's on the outside. Oh, Owens, one shots with the kendo stick. Gunther. Will Gunther retain? Powerbomb. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2. I thought Punk was going to be too slow to break it up. But he gets in. And now with a suplex. And he might become champion if he can land a big move on one of these two men. Gunther going to the outside. As soon as Punk counters, look how bloody Punk is right now. 2. Oh my god, the champion breaking it up. What a main event. Oh, the champion is even bloody as hell. God damn. Both of their faces are like a crimson mask. Owens now going for a quick pin there. Punk rolling to the outside. He's dazed. He didn't see the pin. But Gunther turns it around. 1, 2. Punk. Oh my god, Punk is a millisecond late.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, Gunther.
What a match. What a pay-per-view. I'll see you guys tomorrow for WCW Nitro, the fallout to this pay-per-view.